Hello again. I'm going to do some more drawing on Avenger. At the moment, well, since the previous time I've done any drawing, I've actually put in the foam around the battery. So that wasn't really interesting enough to record on video, so I just did it for fun. So now the battery is completely encased in foam. Well, not completely. I've left the front open. There wasn't really much point in drawing around the front, but I put it around the sides and underneath, so the battery's in its correct position. And the robot's still overweight, but I'm not going to play around with that at the moment. I'm thinking I might actually draw a new axe, because a few weeks ago I managed to get my flamethrower working. It wasn't terribly impressive, but what I'm thinking of doing is making a brand new axe that has a flamethrower built into it. And it's not designed to hit the other guys as hard as this axe. I'm thinking more like just drive up to the other robot and place the axe on top of them and then fire the flamethrower straight down into the top, which is a bit of a mean thing to do, but it would look pretty awesome. And it's never been done before. So I'm going to draw a flame axe, which I think I'll call it a flame axe. It sounds kind of cool. I've kind of already started. So I've just collected a heap of parts here in this little assembly. Some pneumatic valve here, solenoid valve, a ball valve, which I'll use for filling up the gas tank, plugs and adapters, and this is the silicon nitride igniter that I used. Silicon nitride? Don't even know if that's the proper name for it. Either way, the igniter that I used. And this is a nozzle off a blowtorch, which I could either duct tape up the vents on the side to make it yellow flame, or open it up to make blue flame. Blue flame seems a bit mean actually, because most people only use plastic on the top of their robots. You don't want to blowtorch your way through that. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a heap of measurements off these parts and put them into a new assembly, new part, new skeleton. I'm going to make a new skeleton for the axe. I'm going to take measurements off these parts, put them into the parameters list on the skeleton, and then draw off that. So I'm going to spend half an hour odd getting that all ready, and I'm going to fast forward that so you don't have to listen to it. So you can sit back and watch me draw a flame axe. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Well, what I probably should say is I'm not going to draw in this main skeleton, because it's going to be quite a few of its own different components within itself. I'm going to create a new skeleton rather than drawing it in Avenger's main skeleton. So what I'm going to do is create a new part and then derive in. So now I've got to find where Avenger's gone. I've been playing around. There we go, there's Avenger. Derive in its skeleton, but I'm only going to use the axe sketch and a few of the parameters, the plate thickness parameters, and then I'm going to draw my new axe off that. And the reason why I do that is it's because it's got the hub size already there. This point here is actually the point where the axe sits on the back of the robot. Got the ground line here, so I know how far out the back of the robot it can stick. And yeah, I'm going to start drawing off this sketch now. I'm just thinking I should point out this little pneumatic valve that I've got is only a really tiny baby nitrous valve that I bought off eBay a couple of years ago. It's designed to sit on a manifold, so it's got two ports in, one on each side, and you need to plug off one side, otherwise your gas will just leak straight through. And I'm going to use a push fitting on the other side, and then a push fitting onto the tank, gas tank, because that way when I assemble it, if I screw fit everything together, it's going to be a pain in the ass to assemble. So I'm just going to do a push fitting so I can just push the valve onto the tank and then run the mounting screws into the bottom.